Sports College Football. Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Cornhuskers will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the first swing today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better than them.
It's a keeper running left. No handoff there, and they snuff him.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw yet again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Strong game by this quarterback.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line? Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Caught by the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Gets the first and still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. He picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Cornhuskers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They're going to run it. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game. Offense. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget a still-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Huskers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Lawrence. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On first down, it's play action. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch, how bad your stats.
He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another 1st down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. And make the tackle. That play moves it inside the red zone.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
The Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Cornhuskers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense facing a 3rd and long on the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lawrence. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a man. Going to try to use his legs here. He's past the marker, still on his feet.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. Missed opportunity to make this a 1-score game. Still losing by 11.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Gives it to the back. Inside the 45. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. 1st down and 20. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Pass complete on the crosser. And they've got him. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to throw again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough for a 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
An important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the 1st down is still going. And the Huskers pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line and to back the to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And there's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Huskers with 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense really clicking.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught for the completion. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. He's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down out of the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Ball handed off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys are just able to corral him at a great spot to start this drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle, but 1st down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Huskers. They are pouring it on now.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Broken tackle, still going. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the grab. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done...
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking at the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Defense.
The defender caught grabbing the jersey, and it'll cost them. Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout, the talk strategy. Loose. Picks up the force, looking for more. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Cornhuskers move into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's complete. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense is still clicking.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Running back with the football. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. He hands it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. down looking to throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. And into the end zone. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
3rd down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain. And that'll set up a 1st and goal.
Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for this offense.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Hold. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. One last shot, incomplete, but they wrap up the victory. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Hey, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.